What's poppin', everybody? This is Sabro24. Got another match with the Fire Toolbox Welder deck. Just a toolbox deck, mostly fire Pokemon, but we've got a few colorless techs like Double V, let's say, and I guess Silverly can be used as an attacker too. But it's all about exploiting Welder and attaching fire energies, drawing cards that way. Some people think that Welder should actually be banned. I would never say that. I mean, it's a very good card, but it's a fair card. You use up your supporter, you get to attach two energies, you draw three cards. I mean, you gotta have the fire energies to use it. I mean, I guess they can easily search them with stuff like the Hearth and what have you, but it works with a lot of different Pokemon, not just fire. So I think it's a good little creative card, creative supporter in the format. You can power up a lot of Pokemon with it. I mean, you can power up stuff like Salamence, you can power up a lot of stuff, like you can even use it on something like Rhyperior. So I think it's a great card, of course, but I would never say it's ban worthy. Like it's pretty fair. Very good, but it's just fair enough to get the job done. But anyway, added a few far energies with Giant Hearth, drew a few cards with the Whistle. And wow, it's a good thing we saw Silverly, otherwise I was going to remain supporterless here. Or just handless, you could say, not supporterless. We might not see a supporter. But if I can get the Silverly out, I can draw cards. So it is a little bit dangerous. I decided to keep the type null in the active position. I probably shouldn't have done that. But from the looks of things, I think I should be safe. He's running fire Pokemon too. So since he's playing second, he's definitely going to get the plus for Flare Starter with the Volcanion. So he played down a Charizard V there. So Charizard VMAX 100%. Maybe it's not 100%, but it's if people use the first form, they use the VMAX. I mean, I think the regular Charizard V is actually good enough. Like, you don't need to use the VMAX to use it. But he's probably running the VMAX. Now, the thing is with the Charizard VMAX, I've said this before, I don't think that Pokemon is good enough in Standard anyway. It's cool, you know, you can do 300 damage, that's certainly a lot. But even if you use the Fire Welder engine, like you use the stuff available to power it up with fire energies in Standard, it's not fast enough, and you're putting all your eggs in one basket. So if he gets hit, you get an attack. Like, let's say even if you get two good KOs, you're not going to have any other energies on the field, and then he's dead, you can't do shit. The only way to really use this card effectively, I would say, besides using something like Electrode GX, which has rotated unfortunately, it's a damn shame. That Pokemon had a lot of potential, I think, that was completely wasted. It's absolutely mind-boggling to me that that guy could not do anything the whole format ever since Celestial Storm came out. But anyway, what I was saying is, besides using a Pokemon like that, you have to use something like Reshiram, like Emboar, what I meant to say, in Expanded. It's the only way to really support him. So he got him ready, and he put the Burning Scarf too. I guess that's a way to do that 320. If a VMAX attacks you, and you do 300, they die. I guess it's a method to try and get one-hit knockouts on even VMAX Pokemon. But I don't think it's good enough. But anyway, I got a prize, but now he's gonna go on the offensive, and he decided to, fuck. I guess he decided to pull Ninetales V. It's not a stupid play, because Ninetales V actually can copy that guy's 300 damage attack for just 3. So that's pretty fucking insane. But I mean, he didn't have any energies on, and you know, Victini is going to be pretty dangerous too. I'll be able to hit this dude for a lot of damage. Plus, it gives me the opportunity to just power up another Pokemon on the bench. So that's what we're saying here. Like, you don't put your eggs, all of your eggs in one basket. Like, you've got a backup attack already, which Charizard decks can't really effectively support. Okay, so one fire energy on the double V. It looks like I can't really play Welder no matter what, so we're going to go for Juniper. It is a sacrifice that has to be made. But next turn I definitely have to use Welder. So even a deck like mine, can't really afford to not use Welder. I mean, so you can imagine how ineffective Charizard is going to be if you can't even use Welder. I mean, imagine if you miss that in that deck. So let's get another type null, and I'm going to get the Cherish Ball too, get another Silverly GX, prepare for next turn. And I've got Eldegoss V, so I know that I'm good when it comes to that. We're going to discard the Marnie. I don't think I'm going to do that. I definitely want to use Welder. So let's play down Tapu Koko. Why not? Go for Energy Burst. So already this guy is pretty softened up. It doesn't matter that it has all that HP. If you can get a 2-hit KO on it, you can get a 2-hit KO on it. So that's the whole point. There's other VMAX Pokemon with almost the same HP that can do enough damage to get the job done, but they can get powered up much quicker. So that's the difference. Now, from the looks of things, he might be running the Volcarona GX too, because he's got, yeah, there it is, he searched it. He had that Larvesta down. I'm surprised I even remembered that guy's name, but yeah. Larvesta evolved into it. So the only thing I could think of to my mind is that guy. Another Pokemon that I thought really had a lot of potential, and people didn't utilize it, or maybe they tried, it wasn't consistent enough. I thought of using it with something like Reshiram, like back when it just came out in Unified Minds, I think, because you could just, Reshiram did a lot of damage. Choice Band was around too, but it wasn't quite enough to get KOs on the Tag Team GXs. But with a little spread of Volcarona, you could get the job done. So that was the plan. But we never got the chance to use it. Anyway, he got the KO. He's actually pretty close. I mean, he did get 4 prizes, but as you guys can see, once he dies now, thanks to Double V, who the fuck is he going to promote? Who the fuck is he going to use? I guess he's got an energy on that Volcarona there, but it isn't good enough, man. It's just not good enough. Maybe, I guess, if there was like a Charizard, Reshiram GX, he could do like 200. If he used Welder next turn, like, he has to use Welder. So it's just too risky to use that guy. But anyway, I got my 3 prizes. Now I'm down to 2. He's down to 2. But Double V can easily kill this Volcarona. So it's all up to what he's going to do. I guess he's going to go for Welder. Looks like he did have it. Wasn't really keeping count how many he used, but I think he must have used like 3. It's the only way. Yeah. I guess maybe the sort of heat energies, burn energies, whatever they call it from Breakthrough, maybe they could help too in Expanded. But once again, it's just the attack cost is too large. And you can't even use Welder to attach them. That's what I think anyway. But I don't know what it's going to do. I mean, it would be dangerous. Like if you could use Boss's Orders, but he can't use Boss's Orders and Welder on the same turn. So that's the point. So you couldn't pull something like the Dene or Eldegoss V if you wanted to. So his only real option, I guess, is to just try and go for the GX attack and just risk it. He doesn't know. Maybe he's thinking I'm low on energies. I'm not. I've got exactly 1 in hand. And I attached 1 on Silverly too. Maybe that was dumb. But I do have like the 1 if he goes for that play. So he's getting the boss's orders with Mewtwo there. It's the promo. With the Psyshock goes through effects. And he is going to go for the GX attack, so I'll lose 2 energies. But, I mean, I've got the 3rd one, so it's a GG. So I hope you guys enjoyed this game. Hope you guys subscribe, leave a like, share this video with your friends. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Cerebro 24. What's up?